Yo, what is up, y'all? Chavez here. I am back for a new review for the new project from Jpegmafia. So when it comes to JPEG JPEG, he's incredibly talented. He's a talented producer. He's a talented rapper, and for a long time, he kind of had a very experimental type of sound, right? Like he had these sounds throughout his songs that weren't your typical. I don't know how to say. They weren't very typical. They weren't very. They weren't very the norm. You know what I'm saying? But his style, his flow, kind of just the way he raps, the stuff he talks about, I thought he's always kind of had that kind of sound, and that great like underground type of sound where he's saying some real shit here, but at the same time like sounds really good. So, but he's saying it though in a way that he's a very rebellious like guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't do the norm. The stuff he talks about is very anti-establishment. It's very anti, the system and all that, and that kind of ties into his songs. So, or just kind of the way his songs they sound, right? So I think that's why the content and his sound all comes together. So I think that's what that has to do with there. So he dropped a new project. The project he dropped before this was the collab with Danny Brown, Scaring the Hose. He dropped that last year. That was fire. That was a fire project from the two. But he's dropped a solo project here. And my thoughts on this project is I think this project was great. I think this project, to be real, I thought this project was a lot more. This project felt a lot more safe sound-wise. Like I think this project really showcased a lot more, his skill. Like he was saying some shit on here, like the typical content he always says, like anti-establishment, anti-racist, like you know what I mean. He still has that here, but I feel like sound-wise, more of the sonically wise, I think this project was a lot more safe. Not saying not saying this project was bad, but was like horrible or anything at all. This project was a great still. I think this project, just like I said, showcased more of his skill. Like his skill as a rapper. Because just the way his flows were throughout these beats that were still great. His cadences, just throughout this project, his skill showed a whole lot more here. And he was throwing some shots on here too to Freddie because him and Freddie had that back and forth on so for a long time. So he was kind of throwing some shots on here towards him as well. He threw some shots to Drake as well too. So I thought but I thought this project was great. I thought this project, like I said, showcased his skill a lot more. He had Staples on here. He had Vince Staples. He had Curry on here. So I thought this was a great way of showcasing his skill, showcasing his artistry, and just showcasing who he is. Because he was saying some shit on here. Just sound wise, it felt like he sound wise, he went a whole lot more safer with the choices through the sounds. But the thing is, he changed. He changed the beats throughout this project. Every song damn near had a change, right? So I thought that was cool. So I thought just overall, I thought this project showcased his skill. So I thought this was a great album from him. And yeah, so I thought this one was a great project, a great album, and it really shows how far he's come from Veteran and his other stuff. So I thought this was a great project, a great album, and that's my thoughts. I hope y'all enjoyed my review here. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts on the project down below. How did y'all feel about it? Did y'all like it? Did y'all not? Explain why. Y'all subscribe. Come join the family. Come like, share, comment, all that great stuff. There's some cool stuff to come here on my channel. So stay tuned for that. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all's night. And yeah. See y'all soon. Goodbye. What was that?